Good evening and welcome back for the final event at the Ring Sport and Spa Centre in Tallinn, Estonia. The final event of the European Championships, and what a week it's been. We are now bowing out with this wonderful event, which is the 10-metre air rifle team women. 2 bronze medal matches up and coming in just a second. Hungary versus Poland first of all, and then Germany versus Switzerland in the second bronze medal match. And then in the gold medal match, it's Serbia versus Norway. My name is Rory McAllister. I'll be your commentator for this final remaining event of the evening and of the tournament. So once the bronze medals are done and we move to the gold medal match, we'll then move on to the medal ceremony, and that'll bring everything to a close. What a week it's been. First of all, though, the city of Tallinn has been host to this wonderful competition. Let's have a closer look. So just reading some of the words on screen there, stay longer was one of the messages. I think that's certainly something I'm going to do next time. Hoping to be back here in Tallinn, Estonia as soon as possible.
Rock is ready for finals. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the finals for the 10-meter air rifle team women event. We are starting our finals with 2 bronze medal matches, followed by the gold medal match. Please welcome the participants of the first bronze medal match. On firing points A, B and C, representing Team Hungary, Ester Denes, Gita Bajos and Ester Misaros, with their coach Laszlo Suchak.
So 2 Esters in this Hungarian team, Ester Denes to begin with, and then Gita Bajos, and then Ester Misaros. And the coach is Laszlo Suchak. And here come the Polish team. This is Julia Ewa Pedotowska and Natalie Kochanska, and then Aneta Stankovic. Coach is Pavel Pitruk. So Mergy Minutes of Estonia, jury member in charge. And Christian Baillet of France, once again, is the chief range officer for this final event, the 10-metre air rifle team women. So thanks for joining us. If you've come along to our YouTube stream, or if you're watching on Facebook, then hello. You're more than welcome. Feel free to leave your comments. Just try to be kind at all times if you can. And by all means, leave your support. So Hungary versus Poland in this first bronze medal match. And its combined scores, 32.7 is the maximum available. That's a 10.9 from each of the 3 athletes, if it were to happen. Wouldn't that be incredible? And the first to 16 points will take the bronze. And there are 2 bronze medals available. a second bronze medal match coming up in just a second. So bullseye 0.5 millimeters. And the maximum weight of your rifle mustn't exceed 5.5 kilos. And that's still a fair old weight. The rifles are customizable as well. You can change the colors of them, and cheek rest and the butt plate. It's entirely up to you what you do and what you want it to look like.
5 minutes preparation.
I think Sergei Richter, who was here earlier this week with his golden rifle, has probably been my favourite of the week. So Eszter Dénes of Hungary, bronze medalist at the ISSF World Cup in Changwon.
The athletes will fire single shots on command in a time limit of 50 seconds per shot.
And this is Gita Bajos of Hungary, bronze medalist again at the ISSF World Cup in Changwon. It's a wonderful place, Changwon, if you ever do get to go. Been there 3 times now, it's wonderful. And Eszter Misztaros of Hungary, gold medalist in the ISSF World Cup in Cairo. Once again, another fabulous city. Giza, of course, not too far, with the ancient pyramids just outside Cairo. I mean, there's plenty to do in Cairo itself. The weather's always pretty good as well. And this is Laszlo Sucha. And he's the coach. Can call a timeout if he wishes to do so. And now moving on to the Polish team. So Julia Ewa Piotrowska is the first one to introduce, gold medalist at the Grand Prix. And moving on to the next Polish athlete, this is Natia Kochanska, gold medalist again at the ISSF Grand Prix 10 meters in the team event. Can it be a bronze medal for her today? And then finally, Anna Stankovic, gold medalist at the European Championships in Hamar last year in Norway. And Paweł Pietruk of Poland is the coach. So the preparation sighting time clock ticks down. The CS targets are all ready. We're all set. Chief Range Officer's ready, as is the jury. And the crowd that have gathered here for this final event are also here. There's Ghislaine Priez, looking resplendent, as always. And as the technical delegate for this competition with the European Shooting Confederation. And there's Robert Fenicek of Slovenia, again, European Shooting Confederation Technical Committee member. He's got some great stories, this Robert. He's literally just like a radio. You can just turn him on, say, right, Robert, go. Turn on the on switch, and off he goes. Some very, very entertaining stories regarding his travels around the world. And that, of course, is the one beauty of shooting. It's certainly the one thing I'm very thankful for in terms of shooting. It has taken me around the world, and I've seen some wonderful things, seen some wonderful shooting, some wonderful competitions, and even been to the Olympic Games. And it was an absolute pleasure, actually, to be the announcer, and certainly one of them alongside Jamie Stangroom. But I got to announce the very first medal ceremony of Tokyo itself, which was the women's 10-meter air rifle. And speaking of which, we were giving out quota places as well for the Paris Olympic Games. There'll be more, of course, available throughout other events coming up this year, but the Paris Olympic Games is ticking down, and I think will be upon us before we all know it, really. There's Violetta Kotkaniuk,
30 seconds.
who's been a wonderful part of the jury and organising committee. But yes, 26th of July next year to 11th of August 2024. That's when the Paris Olympic Games will be taking place. European Games, of course, coming up as well this year. 21st of June to the 2nd of July. That'll be taking place in Krakow in Poland. So maybe even this Polish team could be winning medals on their home soil.
Stop.
So this is the 10-metre air rifle women's event. And we're about to get underway.
Stop.
So a series of 50 seconds on the clock. Loving the pink rifle. So who will take the initiative? Who will take the first lead in this bronze medal match? $31.4. What an opening total from Hungary. 10.5, 10.5, 10.4. And it's no surprise that they're the victors in that series. Hungary 2, Poland 0.
For the next competition shot, low. Start.
So will it be another series win for Hungary? Will it go the ways of the Polish team? Oh, 10.6 on both sides, very good. 10.7 added to the Polish total. And here's Stankovic now with a 10.4, so 31.7 from Team Poland to pull it back. Hungary 2, Poland 2.
For the next competition shot, low.
So this is Piotrowska. And now we're looking at Esther Messerosh. .8 from Messerosh, great shot. So 31.9 total from Hungary. And 31.3. Some of these totals so far, very, very high. I mean, to be scoring over 31 is fantastic. World-class shooting.
For the next competition shot, low.
Hungary 4, Poland 2.
Start.
Well, he's enjoying it, that's good. And 10.4, 10.0, 10.3 on the other side. So Hungary are now up to 29.6. And 30.8 is the final total from Poland. Once again, Poland have taken that series. So now they're all level. Hungary 4, Poland 4. Another close bronze medal match here at the European Championships.
For the next competition shot, low. Start.
So the crowd start to get involved, clapping along, encouraging these athletes out the front to do their best. And Kahanska with a 10.3. And 31.0 from Hungary, but the Poles are just in front by 0.5, 31.5, a very, very impressive total indeed. Another total over 31. This is one of the highest scoring bronze medal matches we've had all week. What a way to finish. I'll just gladly sit here all day and watch totals over 31. This is fantastic.
Start.
10.5, 10.6, 10.7, 31.8 total. Over on the other side, 20.4 so far. Oh, 30.8, not quite enough. It's still a point behind. So again, we are level. Hungary 6, Poland 6. Will there be any separation between these two teams? So things reset once again. We now go to another series. 50 seconds added to the clock.
Stop.
And there's Laszlo Suchak, Hungarian coach, can call a timeout anytime he wishes, but at the moment when it's level like this, it tends to just carry on. .8. A 10.9, a 10.8 and a 10.1. Just breathtaking scores here. And on the other side, 10.1, 10.4, 10.7. I mean, you'd be happy with 31.2 in any bronze medal match, any medal match for that matter. But then to be pipped to 31.8. This Hungarian team really do mean business. So Hungary are in front again. Hungary 8, Poland 6. So Gita Bayosh there in wearing the purple. It's a nice colour, I think, when you contrast it with the black there. Just looks classy, doesn't it? Really good. So 31.0 from Poland, 31.4. Again, other scores in the high 10s, 10.7. And it's level once again. So would you like to predict the future? Would you like to try and call who is going to take this bronze medal between Hungary and Poland? Can't believe how many scores we've already seen above 31. I think we're in for another 10.3, 10.6, 10.0. So, okay, just shy of 31, 30.9. That's okay, we'll take that. And meanwhile, the Poles do hit 31.0, so they're 0.1 in front of Hungary, and Poland now are the clear leaders because there's a 4-point gap between Poland and Hungary. And just looking at Piotrowska now with that groove cut into her visor. That's just so she can settle in to the sight. Some athletes have that on their visor, some don't. It all just depends really on your own individual style and how it works for you. So here's Piotrowska. .5, 10.8 from Poland. Look at the scores on the other side. Another total over 31. What a treat this is. 31.2 and 31.7. With form like this, how did these two teams not make the gold medal stage?
So 12 for Poland and 8 for Hungary.
For the next competition shot, low.
Great shooting from both teams. So, but Poland are in front. 4 points is the difference. Poland only have to get to 16 in order to claim the bronze. So they're 4 points off that. 2 series wins if they can keep this up. So Stankovic lowers into her shot, gets the cheek right pressed up against the plate. And 31.6. Yeah, I'm not surprised actually that Laszlo Souček has called a timeout, because the Polish team really are starting to streak ahead. I'm almost sort of disappointed really that it stopped the momentum. I was literally just enjoying all those scores over 31. So at the moment it's Hungary 8, Poland 14. And this is just a bronze medal match as well. You would think this for the gold with this standard. And they all just make it look so easy. But to be that consistent and that good. So looking there, there's only one total below 30. Just one. Incredible. World class. So clearly the coach, Laszlo Souček's just sharing a joke amongst the three women. Struggling to think what he possibly could be joking about in a bronze medal match, but... So we go all over again. 50 seconds ticks down. Hungary 8, Poland 14. .9 from Hungary. 10.9 difference, not a 10.9 score. 30.7, so Poland have just missed out there by 0.2. So Hungary have a series win and gain some points back against the Polish team. Hungary 10 points, Poland 14. So will Hungary get another series win here? 10.2 against a 10.3, another 10.7 from Poland. 30.7 is the Hungarian total. And a 10.1. No, 10.6. And that's it, 31.5. So Poland have done it. They've got to the magical 16 points, which means the bronze medal is theirs. And it does mean that Julia Piotrowska, Natalia Kochanska, and Aneta Stankovic are the bronze medalists. Yes, job done. A good day's work. And they're delighted. Rightly so. A bronze medal at the European Championships is something that doesn't come along every day.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will continue.
So let's also say congratulations to Hungary, who finished 4th place. And it means now we'll reset the range for the next bronze medal match. Germany versus Switzerland. 2 other neighbouring countries coming up in just a second for the second of our bronze medal matches. And we'll bring you that as soon as we can. Don't go anywhere on our live stream. The second bronze medal match in the 10-metre air rifle team women is coming up. Good evening and welcome back to Estonia. This is the capital city of Tallinn. This is for the next bronze medal match in the 10-metre air rifle women event of the European Championships. We're drawing to a close on day 6. We just have this bronze medal match to go and then the gold medal match afterwards. So this one is between Germany and Switzerland, neighbouring countries, and therefore will be rivals for today. And then coming up in the gold medal match, it'll be Serbia versus Norway. But there's our Chief Range Officer, Christian Bailly of France, about to say that the range is ready for the bronze medal match.
Range is ready for finals.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're now ready to continue our finals with our second bronze medal match for the 10-metre air rifle team women event. Please welcome.
So as Vladislav Lushin of Estonia has been our ever reliable announcer all week.
Representing Team Germany, Larissa Weindorf, Vanessa Alexandra Gleisner, and Anna Janssen.
So Larissa Weindorf and Vanessa Gleisner and Anna Janssen make up the German team. And Switzerland will come into the field of play in just a second. Chiara Leone, Nina Christen, and Muriel Zuger. I remember watching Nina in the Tokyo final in the 10-metre air rifle.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, one big round of applause for all the athletes, and we wish them good luck in this match.
Take your positions.
So Chief Range Officer calls for the athletes to take their positions. And it is nice to have the Olympic bronze medalist for 10 metres in this final, Nina Christen of Switzerland. Jeanette Dustad was 4th in that final. And she's coming up later in the gold medal match, which is next. So Germany versus Switzerland then, neighbouring countries, rivals for now. And they're battling it out over this bronze medal at the European Championships. So this is Larissa Weindorf, Germany, gold medalist in the 50-metre 3 positions. And Vanessa Gleisner is the middle part of the German team. And here's Anna Janssen, gold medalist at the ISSF President's Cup, also already taken part in finals throughout the week so far here at the European Championships. And Achim Fielmann is the coach and the one who's able to call timeout if he needs to. Just getting those earplugs in, probably just so he doesn't have to listen to me. Here's Chiara Leone of Switzerland, bronze medalist in the 50-metre rifle prone mixed team. And then moving on to the Olympic silver medalist and also gold medalist in the 50-metre 3P. So 2 medals from Tokyo. Very, very impressive, Nina Christen. And finally, Muriel Zuger completes the lineup, silver medalist at the ISSF Grand Prix. And that was in the 10-metre air rifle mixed team. This time she's in the women's team and could be cruising to another bronze medal. There's Torben Glimmel. Likes a joke, does Torben, and likes to keep things light and humorous and funny. A nice little chat with him in the preparation area before the final and seemed in very good spirits. Jan Lochbihler, and we all know him. Hello, Jan. He's getting a nudge. He'll realise in a minute. There it is. Give us a wave, Jan. maybe not. Too busy either filling out his expenses forms. I don't know, he had a pen and paper there and an iPhone, so perhaps more detailed matters to hand, or posting on Instagram or something. So 2.5 minutes remains of the preparation and sighting time as this match is about to get underway. There's the president of the European Shooting Confederation. Oh, what a wonderful week it's been in Tallinn this week. I do hope they do another tournament here. I'd very much like to come back. I would certainly, I think, extend my stay and stay a bit longer to have a bit of a look around, because sometimes that can often be the way, is that you come along to these cities and you sometimes just see the shooting finals hall, the airport and your hotel, and that's about it. So just looking at Ghislaine Bliez just there. It's just Zorana Runovic from Serbia just coming up to the commentary position just to hand out cakes. What is this?
That's a thing for you.
Oh, it's a vanilla Cardams.
Because I want to do the commentary with you.
Well, we're on TV now, so you can wave. Well, if you'd like to join in, then why not? Now, we do have Serbia coming up against Norway in just a second. How much you know about rifle, though? I don't know, of course, being a pistol specialist.
But we're gonna do commentary. That's okay.
If I do that, then
Okay.
we should be able to hear you.
We are live, and the real question here is, when are we gonna sing, and what are we gonna sing?
Well,
Yeah, you saw that.
the last time I think you were on video, you were singing Gloria Gaynor, I think.
Yes, and fun fact, she even replied to my post.
Gloria Gaynor.
Yes, I mean, it's from official account with the blue.
Tick.
Yes, and she sent me a heart emoji and a pigeon emoji, and I don't know, something else, but it was a nice thing, you know. So hello everyone, my name is Zorana Runovic, and I'm very happy to be here finally commenting the rifle. Hello. Excuse me. Hi. Okay. So I don't know if you're allowed to say, but what do you think, who's going to win it? I know you're not supposed to be biased, I know that.
This is the whole thing. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I think just when you look at the caliber of the athletes in these two sides, I mean, my eye is always drawn to Nina Kristin.
Yes.
I mean, 2 medals at Tokyo, and witnessed them both.
I think she did an amazing job in Tokyo. I mean, she was absolutely great there, and she's a fantastic shooter.
So 30.7 is the first total from the Swiss team, and that's against a 30.6.
But
So
yeah, but
only a 0.1 difference.
But at the same time, you mentioned Nina, but at the same time you have Anna from Germany, who won bronze medal in yesterday? Was it yesterday? Or 2 days?
It was 2 days ago.
2 days ago, okay. When we're in
Or was it
competition,
yesterday?
I don't know, when we're in competition, the time stops, you know, you just lose the track of time. So yeah, but Anna won medal in air and rifle events, so I think she's a pretty good leader of her team, just like Nina and Chiara in her own team. So I think this is going to be a good fight there. Oh, we have a camera here on us. Oh, hi. Okay, a little hard. Okay, wait. Okay.
Together at last. 31.7 against a 31.5. So Germany now level with Switzerland. It's 2 points each. And 32.7, remember, is the highest total available. So Germany just 1 point short of that, with a 10.6, a 10.5, and a 10.6.
For the next competition
So we carry on with another series, another 50 seconds on the clock. My name is Rory McAllister. I'm your commentator for this bronze medal match. And alongside me from Serbia, Zorana Arunovic.
Hello. This is interesting. I'm a pistol shooter who is doing commentary on rifle shooting, but I guess there is a first time for everything. But hopefully some other time when I'm not in the final, you're gonna invite me over to do to give you some input on pistol shooting, because I think that after all that's my expertise. But yeah, we'll see.
So 30.9 from Team Switzerland this time, with a 10.5, 10.2, 10.2. Meanwhile, we've had a 10.9 in this final. Larissa Weindorf of Germany, 31.2, a very impressive total. We had so many totals over 31 in the last bronze medal match between Poland and Hungary. And will this particular bronze medal match give us the same level of expertise and world-class shooting?
Now, what you need to know is that what I brought you is called, I don't know how to read this, but it's vanilla cake. You know I look after you, so this is a thing for you, like to keep your blood sugar on a good level. So
thank you very much. That's exactly what commentators need when they're trying to speak, is to fill their mouth with cake.
Okay.
29.9 from Germany and 29.7 from Switzerland.
Okay,
So,
this was not such a good round, I think, but you see, sometimes you can't win 2 points with 31 point something, and sometimes you win 2 points with 29.9 or 29.7. The camera really likes us, I think. Hi. Say hi, Rory. Hi.
sharing the love. Certainly not camera shy, but... So Germany 4 points in front. Can Switzerland pull this one back? 30 seconds remain. 10.3 from Germany so far. That's Anna Janssen with a 10.7 as well. So 21 against now a 31.2 total. That's very impressive from the Swiss. And 30.8. Switzerland are 0.4 in front. So it's now Germany 6, Switzerland 4. So Zorana, if you were going to call this then, if you were going to look into your crystal ball, who would you say would take this?
Oh my God. I don't know what to say, but I am going to lean a bit over more to Switzerland. I don't know why, I just have that feeling that they can pull this off. I think they have very experienced Nina. Then they have Chiara, who was in finals yesterday. So I think from that perspective, they maybe do have a bit more chances to win this.
So 30.1 against a 31.7, which is looking at the face of Nina Kristin as well. And it's level. So not only are these two countries next to each other, they're next to each other here in Tallinn, and also they're on the same score. Germany 6, Switzerland 6.
But also I have to say, you know, this is not an event that we get to shoot that often. This is not an Olympic event, so it's always very special when you can represent your country like in a team event in a continental world championship. So I think these girls are really giving their best just to go there and to win this medal. And my team is going next. You know, they're gonna shoot for gold, so I'm gonna stay here and support them all the way.
So a 10.7 and a 10.8 from the German team, with a 10.3 just thrown in there for good measure. And that one was slightly in the lower 10s, but it doesn't matter because the other 10.8 and 10.7 has just pulled that score right up to 31.8. So another series win for the Germans. Germany 8, Switzerland 6.
Oh, by the way, I think their match was yesterday. It was yesterday. I just remember. To be honest, I was really impressed by air rifle shooting, especially by Jeanette and Shauna from Norway and the UK. And it was such a good such a good final.
It was.
I was really, really honestly impressed by the performance two of them made. Like it was they rocked. They really rocked this European Championships. And I think that was one of the best finals I've ever watched in my entire life, sorry.
Yeah, it was very, very close between McIntosh and Justad. It's there on YouTube for you if you would like to watch it back after hearing the encouragement from Zorana here. So at 31.4, it's all level once again. So both teams now at the halfway stage, because 16 is the target to reach for the bronze medal in this particular instance.
Does anyone come here to visit you?
I've been on my own so far. So.
Oh, you poor dear.
Thanks so much for coming. No, it's great to have you along,
Yes.
particularly with Serbia being in the next final, and we've got some time in between just to have a chat about your week as well, not only from the Serbian team's point of view, but also your own personal experience.
Yeah.
30.5 against a 30.0, so Germany once again go back in front. Even with a shot in the 9 ring there of 9.9, the other two scores were enough just to lift that up to 30.5. So Chiara Leoni, Nina Kristen and Muriel Zuger find themselves now 2 points behind the Germans. It's Germany 10, Switzerland 8.
I think they're pretty similar when it comes to results and points, because first, one team gets 2 points and the other team then gets 2 points. So you don't get to see like one team dominating the final or this match. So this is good. I like matches like this.
Yes, indeed, and really all the medal matches that we've had, there's only one of them that literally there's been a clear difference. Otherwise, every single one has pretty much been so close. So
sometimes you can win points, 2 points with 29.8. Sometimes even 31.1 is not enough.
Yeah, so 31.5, that's very impressive because it's only 0.8 short of the...
Okay, so I think this is a very good call, because Swiss coach saw that the German team took 4 points, 4 consecutive points, actually 2 consecutive shots that they were better than the Swiss team. So he took a timeout just to stop the German team and to try to just flip it the other way, so the Swiss team could use this. And yeah, I think this is a good call. I really think this is a good call. Having a possibility to have a timeout and to give coaches more possibility to affect the outcome of the final is a great thing. I mean, you basically give coaches possibility to affect the outcome in the most direct way.
And what about yourself sometimes when you're in a timeout? I mean, ever been an instance where you're actually annoyed and just thinking, oh, I just want to get on with this, actually?
No.
You always agree?
Yeah, I always agree, and I'm always like, okay, this is good. You know, I use my timeouts just for so many different things. Like, one of them is maybe just to rest, you know? So having a timeout is always a good thing. I'm never annoyed, to be honest. I'm always actually very grateful for a timeout. Also, if you want to check out how I sang in Cairo, you can go to the ISSF webpage and check out the 10-meter mixed team final and see me singing Gloria Gaynor, I Will Survive. I'm advertising here.
So, will Switzerland survive? That's the thing at the moment.
You see, now they got 2 points, which means that their timeout was a good solution, and that it worked. So now let's see how Germany is going to respond to this. Oh, Germany, 2 points.
0.5, yes, against a 30.9. So Germany now find themselves just one series win away from a bronze medal against their neighbouring country of Switzerland. 14 points to 10 now. There's the double Olympic Tokyo medalist, Nina Christen.
Oh, she did so well in Tokyo. Like, she rocked this Olympic Games.
Yeah, I remember I was the announcer at the 10-metre final. So therefore, she was the first medal that I mentioned because...
Yeah, she won bronze.
She got the bronze, yeah.
She was actually the first medal of the Games in total.
That's right. So a 10.8 has flown in from Anna Janssen. And a 10.9 from Christen, literally just as we were talking about her prowess. And it's enough to lift Switzerland, and another 2 points for them. So 14 points to 12, just as we were talking about the world-class shooting of Nina Christen. She goes and puts the perfect shot in at almost the perfect time. So Aching Fielman is over, now doing a timeout. And will he take the full allocated time, or will he just have a few words and then go back to his seat? It's a pretty late call for a timeout in the final because Germany are just one series win away, 14 points to 12, so close. Well, I'm not even sure he can bear to watch. So Anna Janssen just on the left, and that is Nina Christen on the other side of your screen. So 30.6.
Oh, and it's done.
29.8, so Germany have got there, finally and eventually. What a battle between Germany and Switzerland in this 10-metre air rifle team women's event, the second bronze medal match of the evening. And Germany have just managed to get there. They reached the magical 16 points. They've done it by 4 points. It finished Germany 16, Switzerland 12.
Can we talk? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to have to leave you now because I need to go and mentally prepare to cheer for my team and to support my team. But it was fun hanging out with you. It's been a very long time since I was the guest commentator in the booth, so it was a nice experience, and I'm looking forward to maybe doing this again, maybe for men pistol, for pistol men, yeah.
Well, here's hoping, Zorana. It's been wonderful to have you up here. Just before you do go, though, just a couple of words from you about the tournament this week, because it was a little bit up and down for you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, because the individual final didn't go your way. I mean, what exactly did happen, though? I mean, obviously, apart from finishing 8th, but...
Yeah, well, you know what? It's been a very rocky after Cairo. When I got back home, I got very sick, and I think I came like slightly sick here, and I couldn't train for a couple of days. So it was a very rocky performance in qualification round. I gave my best, and obviously it worked. But you know, in the final, I did not start well, and it was just very hard to catch up and to find a good pace, and obviously I couldn't find a good pace, so it wasn't one of my best performances, obviously. But I would like to use this opportunity to congratulate all the ladies who were finalists in air pistol event, in air pistol women event. I would like to take opportunity to congratulate Anna on another great performance, and to Christina, and to Camille, and to Kapetian. So they did great. I mean, 2 great ladies took quota places, 3 great women took 3 medals, and I was just not one of them this time. But you know, the next day it was a good performance, a great result in mixed team event, great final. Today was also good results and good final. So overall, I can say it was a good week. I cannot say it was what I was hoping for. I mean, everyone comes here with expectations to win a medal in their individual events, and it was my primary goal. But I can say that I'm happy. I'm happy that we managed to take gold medal in mixed team event, because both of us, I believe, we are very high quality shooters, and our rankings show that. So yeah, it's good not to come home with empty-handed, but it leaves, I have a lot of space to make a progress and to be better in the next and upcoming competitions.
Yeah, now again, because you're very emotional. I mean, out on the front today, you literally were cheering the Serbian supporters along. But at the same time, what we didn't see off camera was when you did come out the individual final. I mean, you were in tears, and it was, really quite upsetting for you.
That was my goal, not for everyone to see that I'm crying, but thank you for telling that now to the entire world. Now you told it to the entire world, but yeah, it was, you know what, I'm shooting for 22 years, and I'm 36 years old, even though you never ask a lady for the years, but
I've got it here in front of me.
There you go, now
I've got
I
your
said
entire profile, actually.
Okay, you're such a stalker. But you know what, I think that as long as you're really passionate about this sport, it just keeps showing you that you're not ready to go out. I mean, I've wondered so many times if I should still shoot, and if it's time to leave, if it's time to stop to do something else. And you know, sometimes you lose passion, you lose love for sport, you lose because it's draining. And moments like this actually show me that I am a human being who still likes this. And even though it's hard at the beginning, and it's hard when you're not doing what you want to do, like what you thought you're gonna do, like you're not winning as you thought you were going to win. Moments like this are precious, just to remind you that you're still very much into this, and that you're still human who likes this.
Yeah, well, I think that's what shows the reality of it, and I think that's where fans can connect as well with you, because they see that it's not all sort of punching the air and cheering and stuff. Again, you do have the kind of downside to it as well, but then you have the elation of taking the medal with Damir yesterday, which of course was from one extreme to the other. I mean, you know, in terms of competition like this, you're absolutely right. This is, you know, training is draining, and this is a world-class stage.
Yeah,
and
but
it's
you know,
the ups and downs of
whoever
sport.
comes to European Championships and manages to qualify for final, you know, they're top class. You know, and it's sometimes, you know, I thought, oh my God, I feel ashamed, you know, I came out 4th or 5th, 6th, 8th, I don't even care. I didn't win a medal. I'm so ashamed. But no, like, why? I should not be ashamed, because all ladies who were in the final are really top shooters. Like, wherever you go to whatever final, whoever manages to qualify for the World Cup or World Championships final or European Championships final, they're top class. And also, I need to mention something that a lot of people have this idea that if you are in sport for a long time, if you're experienced, that you basically have zero emotions to a bad performance, or you just, like, you're so mature that even when things are not going your way, that you can handle it. But, you know, you are mature, but still somehow you're just a human being, you know, with the entire spectrum of emotions. And yeah, we are humans, and we do cry sometimes. Men sometimes cry less than us, you know, less than women. But in general, this is not something that's strange. Like, people get very frustrated by their performances.
Well, Zorana, that is why we love you, because you are so human and you bring so much emotion to this wonderful stage and the wonderful world of shooting sport. And it's been great to have you alongside us. I believe you want to go and support the Serbian team down the front.
Yes,
so
now I'm just going to clap. Okay.
Please do so, because here come the Serbian team of Teodora. Yeah, tell you what, you can do the names.
Yeah, the lady on position A is Vukojevic Teodora. She's the last year European Championships champion. She won a title in individual event in Hamar. On position B, it's Andjušić Maksimović Ivana. She's a well-known Serbian shooter who won silver medal in London Olympics in 3 positions. And Arsović Andrea on position C. She's a multiple European and World Cup medalist and Olympic finalist. Was it good? Pronunciation was okay. I'm going to leave you now and enjoy this final. I hope Serbia wins.
So Zorana Arunovic joining us up here in the commentary position for that particular ending of the last final, which was the bronze medal match between Germany and Switzerland. So Serbia against Norway now. So Norway making up of Katrine Lund, Jenny Steiner, and Jeanette Hegg Justad, who is also the individual gold medalist, and also a gold medalist from the mixed team as well. So it's been a great week, not only for the Norwegian team, but also for Jeanette Justad in particular. And there's the Polish team as well, giving us a smile and a wave. And thanks very much for their performance just a second ago in the bronze medal match. It was incredible, all those scores coming in over 31 points.
5 minutes preparation and sighting time. Start.
So 5 minutes preparation and sighting time. It's great to have Zorana Arunovic up here with us. It's a shame really she had to go down and take a seat with the rest of the Serbian team, because we could have asked her all sorts of questions, I think, for the remainder of the evening. But at the same time, when your country is in a final such as this and in a gold medal match, just looking at Andrea Arsović at the moment, then you're going to want to go and sit with the rest of your teammates and the rest of your country. So there's Dragan Donovic. Remember, he did say to me earlier, I'm not a dragon, I'm Dragan. I do like the Serbian humour. I was just waiting any second. I thought, is he going to breathe fire? Surely not. So this is Katrine Lund, 300-metre rifle, 3 positions, team winner, gold medalist at the World Championships in Cairo. So here's Jenny Steiner, 50-metre rifle, 3P mixed team. Also a bronze medalist earlier this week with Henrik Larsson. So has got quite used to the stage out the front. And here is the European champion at 10 metres. This is Jeanette Hegg Justad of Norway. So she was also a medalist in the mixed team as well, with Jon Herman Hegg and Espen Berg-Knudsen is the coach. So that is the face of a champion. Is Jeanette going to make it 3 out of 3? I wonder what the president thinks. Well, it seems as if I won't be alone during this final, because almost like a genie in a lamp, really. I've just mentioned the name of Henrik Larsson of Norway, and he's just come up here to join us. Henrik, hello.
Hello.
So you've had a busy week.
Yeah, it's been a long week.
But a good one. So this is Robert Fenijak of Slovenia, part of the technical committee that's helped put these championships together. So, do you fancy Norway's chances in this one, Henrik?
Of course, I have to cheer for my teammates, so hopefully they will keep the nerves and the pressure outside and focusing on the shooting.
So there's Marilis Marks of Estonia, part of the organising committee, and has been doing all sorts to help out and It's been great to have her around. So just to talk about Jeanette here for a second, because there's a chance to take 3 out of 3 here, which is a pretty astonishing achievement.
Yeah, that would be definitely impressive. And she has a good chance now with the team, and she's a very good final shooter. So, yeah, and first the mixed team and then the individual final. And yesterday it was a tough battle, so I guess she learned a lot, and hopefully she can take all the experience that she managed to get yesterday and bring it to this final.
Yeah,
as well.
indeed. Because, I mean, I think it's fair to say for a long time, I mean, obviously even just looking at the calibre of the shooters out there, but I think that, you know, Jeanette's talent from early on was quite clear to see, and I think perhaps it was just nerves, because I remember watching her, particularly in the 10-metre final at Tokyo, where she just started to shake and just went to pieces and was doing ever so well. And for 1 minute, I just thought, you know, she's really in with a chance of a medal here, and just cruelly finished 4th, not only in that final, but also in the 3P as well. So, and I think you're right, you know, experience such as this on a stage such as this, where you think to yourself, well, how did I feel during that final? How did I get there? How did I get to the gold medal? And then you take that then to a tournament such as the Olympics, and there's nothing bigger than that, and that's what can get you over the line and convert it into a medal. So the Chief Range Officer calls stop after the preparation and sighting time, and we're about to get underway in this gold medal match. So this is all about combined scores, and the highest combined score receives 2 points. 32.7 is the highest available, and that's if all 3 were to get 10.9.
It will be fun.
I've never seen it myself.
Not me either.
So if you are just joining us on the live stream, this is the final gold medal match of the European Championships here in Tallinn. My name is Rory McAllister, I'll be your commentator, and I'm joined alongside by Henrik Larsson of Norway. So 10.8, 10.6, 10.3, that's a very impressive total from the Norwegians.
That's what we want.
31.7. And normally it's fair to say that most of the time anything over a 31 can often be enough to win the series for you. But for example, you take the bronze medal match that we had between Hungary and Poland, we only had 1 series where the total was below 30.
It's also impressive because you're not only shooting for yourself, the whole team needs to perform, and to shoot these scores together, the whole team has to be in good shape.
So Vukojevic and Andrusik Maskomic and Andrea Arcevic, again, just some real talent and real class in and amongst that team. But Norway have done it just again by the narrowest of margins. Once again, Henrik and I just talking a second ago about totals over 31. It should normally be enough to get you there, but when you have this caliber of talent, 0.1 is the difference. It's a slender margin, but it doesn't matter. It's a higher total, and that's what counts. So Norway have another 2 points. It's now Norway 4, Serbia 0. And most of our medal matches, apart really actually from the bronze medal match that you were involved in, that was fairly clear. You know, you guys really started to sort of, you know, walk away a little bit, and it finished with a considerable distance. But every other medal match that we've had pretty much has been so close. So 30.7 from Serbia and 31.1 from Norway, and no surprises that Dragan Gornovic has called a timeout for Serbia. And what do you think of the timeout system, Henrik?
I think it's nice. It's gets the athletes to breathe and try to refocus. mostly because it's the shots are so consistent and you don't have a lot of time to prepare, and sometimes it can be nice to just take a breath and try to calm your nerves down and focusing on your technical shooting.
And what sort of things get said to you?
Try to have fun, breathe. It doesn't matter if you win or lose.
Mostly encouragement then, rather than Henrik, what on earth are you doing?
Yeah.
Could you start hitting some 10.9s, please? Okay, here we go again. The clock ticks down. Another series starts.
I guess we'll see the Serbian team finish first.
So Arnautovic not quite happy with that 9.9. I mean, Jeanette does take her time, doesn't she?
She likes to breathe a lot and try to get her gun as still as possible, and that takes time.
So 30.8 from Serbia, 10.8 from Stejner, and Jeanette Justad just to fire here now. So 10.3, and it's a 30.8 all the way round. So Serbia at least have some points. It's just one, but it does mean that Norway move up to 7 points. So my name is Rory McAllister, alongside me Henrik Larsson of Norway. So is this the start perhaps of a Serbian comeback in a way, from the point of view of at least now they know they've got the psychological thoughts of at least having 1 point?
I mean, it's tough to stand there and Norway leading with 6 points, and it's tough to bring back, but I think Norway has a little advantage because the psychological point, but everything is possible. It's early on.
So as Henrik said, we are expecting the Serbians to come in with a total before Norway. So 29.9, and again it's over 31, and some terrific shots. A high one from Stejner of a 10.8. So 31.3 for Norway. There's now an 8-point gap. 16 points is the target for the gold medal. And let's not forget that the excitement surrounding this really is all about Jeanette Justad and a possibility of her getting 3 golds out of 3. There's only 3 events for her to compete in, and it's looking so far like it could be going her way. But of course things can change, so we will have to wait and see. But it would be a wonderful achievement for her to be a triple European champion.
I don't think that has never happened before, winning 3 golds.
I think it just shows perhaps the career path that she's on. Still only 24 years old. 29.8, shakes of the head from the Serbian team. Meanwhile, Norway, it's just over 30, but it's enough. So a difference of 0.5, and Jeanette there just rests in between shots. And I wonder what's going through her mind right now. Norway 10 points in front, and that's not Jan, that is in fact Ewan. I think it's just much the amusement of the crowd. That's Ewan Herman Hegg, who was part of the mixed team gold winning duo with Jeanette for Norway. So 10.4 from Arnautovic. Such an experienced shooter is Andrea. She's just been around for so long. Has been to so many tournaments, been in so many finals. 30.7. So Norway now, they've done it once again. So 31.3, 13 points to 11. It's now a 12-point gap. If Serbia were to pull this back all the way to the gold medal, it'd be the most amazing thing I think I've seen in a medal match such as this.
That would be fun. It's also nice to see Andrea Maksimovic back on the range. She's been away for a couple of years, and yeah, must be fun to be back in the final circus.
well, particularly on a stage such as this at the European Championships. So all eyes at the moment. I mean, we don't want to single people out necessarily, but we're going to, because Jeanette Justad could possibly be making history here and on the verge of 3 golds out of 3. She has 2 already, 1 in the individual 10-metre, 1 in the mixed team, and now the possibility of a women's team gold to add to the other 2. So 10.8, terrific shot from Vukojevic. And 31.1, that's a high total. And for the first time in a long time, Serbia have won a series, because they've only had a draw so far. So that's actually their first series win. The drama continues here in Tallinn. It's gone 8 o'clock at night. This is a late finish. So Serbia really can only afford 1 more draw, because a draw, let's say that was to happen now, would put Norway on 14, and with the form Norway have had, perhaps then another series win would take them to 16. Serbia pretty much must win every single series, I think, if they're to stand a chance. 10.8. This time Norway already up to 20.5, so 31.4, another really high total from the Serbians, and Norway have fallen just shy of that. 0.6 is the difference, and here's the Norwegian coach. What's Espen like?
Espen is a fun guy. Yeah, he's a very good coach, and we have a lot of fun together as a team, and try out things, and yeah, he's very good.
Well, we just about hear him speaking, I think. It's gone so quiet here in the finals hall. I don't know whether or not sometimes that is just to try and see if you can hear what the coaches are saying.
I mean, we know what he's saying, but that's our little secret, isn't it?
Indeed. Yes, my Norwegian lip reading is somewhat non-existent, Henrik. Actually, just sitting here with you now, it does take me back to the first time we did this back in Fort Benning.
2018.
18 in the United States, yeah, back in May at the World Cup. Yeah, and then I think we had another commentary together at the World Championships in Changwon, when you were too busy missing out on medals. 4th place in the 3P. I mean, palpitations that day, Henrik, I can tell you that.
Yeah, it was fun, but also
agonizing.
Yeah.
That's what makes you stronger. So Norway 3 points shy of a gold medal here. I did say earlier that Serbia could afford 1 more draw. It's actually 2, to be fair, with the scores the way they are at the moment. But again, it would put it right to the wire, because even 2 draws would put Norway up to 15, and with only 1 point to go. So 30.2, Norway are now creeping towards this gold medal. I think if they were to literally outstretch their hands, they could possibly even touch it. History about to be made here with Jeanette Justad, possibly. She has 2 gold medals already. Can she claim a 3rd? If you are just joining us, you have joined at the right time, because this will be a magical moment should this happen. Serbia, of course, meanwhile, keep up the fight. It's a terrific shot from Arstovic at 10.7. It's exactly what you need at this stage. Can Serbia pull this back? Can they prevent the Norwegians from taking gold? 21.2 to an 18.8 total is a difference there. Serbia 31.4. So, yeah,
However, it looks that not all
Even with the highest possible shot, it was never going to be enough.
31.4.
So 31.4, Serbia have another 2 points on the board. Norway just need a draw in order to get to the gold, or a series win, of course, would take them to 17, and they'd be European champions. Serbia certainly are going to fight back, and are doing so. This is Andrei Arsevic. Another 10.7. What a quality shot.
It's impressive to see how fast she shoots.
Yeah, indeed. So we're expecting Janet to go last. We're just looking at her now. So 20.7. Norway already 0.6 behind. 10.2 is a 30.9 and a 30.5. So Serbia, the comeback continues. Norwegian nerves, I'm sure, are fluttering right now because the Serbian team have put up an amazing, amazing comeback here and are now 6 points away from Norway. And Serbia are 7 points away from a gold medal.
Things getting interesting.
Very, very dramatic here in Tallinn. Arsevic, quick look to the camera, 10.5. And 10.8 from Lund. That's a terrific shot. And 10.6. Serbia up to 20.1. Now 32 total, very high. A 10.9, would you believe? And 31.7 is 0.3 short. What a dramatic climax we're having here to the European Championships. And this is just breathtaking.
I'm starting to get nervous.
You're hearing the voice of Henrik Larsson of Norway, a bronze medalist from this particular championships, and watching his own team and own country on the verge of gold. But at the moment, Serbia do have something to say about that. Maksimovic with a 10.9. I mean, it's how do you do that under that sort of pressure on a stage like this at the time of a final? Again, Arsevic has just shot again so quickly, a 10.4. So that's two 10.7s, one 10.5, and a 10.4 from her. 9.2 from Lund. Is this Serbia's chance? Stayner and Justad really do have to pull this up. We need a high shot in the 10s for Norway, I think, in order to get in front of Serbia. But 31.0, and the Norwegians are short again by 1.4. This comeback is unbelievable. Serbia, are they marching towards the gold medal?
They're definitely doing a comeback. Their last 4 series has been really strong.
And both teams have already called their timeout, so the coaches are helpless now, sitting in their seats, along with everybody else, glued and fixed to the drama that's unfolding here in front of our eyes, here in Tallinn, Estonia, at the European Championships. This is the final competition. This is the final moments of the week we've had here in Tallinn. 9.5 from Arsevic this time, hangs ahead. So Maksimovic and
you can like
Vukojevic
feel the tension.
Have to, palpable. 10.6 meanwhile from Norway, 20.0 from Serbia. 20.1 to Norway, 1.1 in front, and a 10.8. Terrific shot. It's a 30.8. And would you believe this? This is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. It's 15 all. So if it's a draw, then we will have to carry on. It now comes down to 1 point. And if history is to be made, and if Janette Justad is to get 3 out of 3, at the moment, it just shows you exactly how hard it is to achieve something like that. Henrik shaking next to me. I wonder what's going through Andrea Arcevic's mind right now. I'm sure it's just hit the highest total possible. And a 9.6 from Arcevic. That's not great. It could let the Norwegians in here. 10.4 from Katrine Lund. And 19.5 is now the total for Serbia. 20.1, Norway are in front. 31.2. And 29.0. The Norwegians have done it. Norway are the gold medalists. And for Jeanette Justad, this is history in the making. She not only is the gold medalist in the 10-metre, also in the 10-metre mixed team, and now she's done it again in the women's team. 3 golds out of 3 for the 24-year-old. And let's not forget the efforts of Jenny Steiner and also Katrine Lund, who are now coming over to embrace and have a team hug. Norway are the European champions in one of the most dramatic finals I have ever witnessed in all my years of shooting. And let's not forget these guys, the silver medalists. At least it smiles all around from Serbia, because for a moment there, the comeback was just unreal. And it just looked as if it was going to go Serbia's way. They managed to level it up to 15 points each, and it came down to that final match series. Now, Henrik, controlling your breathing is all about shooting. How's your heart rate right now?
Now I'm calm, but I mean, you called it earlier when you said if they were going to be able to catch up, and they did, and it was all down to the last shot, and yeah, I'm very happy for the girls, and try to keep the pressure outside, and yeah, they totally deserve it. And also, of course, Serbia deserve it. They are the 2 best teams because they are in the gold final, and doing a comeback like that, I mean, they were shooting extremely good, but yeah, I have to cheer for Norway, so I'm very happy for the team.
Well, that's no problem. Well, I think we'll let you go down and congratulate the rest of the team, Henrik. Henrik Larsson, thank you very much for joining us on the final stages of this particular final. So we're just waiting for the announcements now, not only of the bronze medalist, Poland. What a bronze medal match that was. Again, if you want to see another decent medal match, then I would urge you to go back and watch that one on YouTube. A fantastic performance from Poland. And also the Germans as well, let's not forget them with a bronze medal. And Team Serbia smiles all around, and a wave from Andrea Runovic. They are silver medalists. What a comeback. They were 12 points behind at one point. And here they are, Jeanette Justad in the middle, alongside Jenny Steiner. She can't believe it. And Katrine Lund, they are the European champions. They are the gold medalists. And for Jeanette Justad, it is 3 golds out of 3. History in the making here in Tallinn, Estonia, at the European Championships. We'll be back in the next few minutes with the medal ceremony for this event, which is the 10-metre air rifle team women. For now, we're just going to go and catch our breath, and we'll be back shortly. Good evening and welcome back for the final time to the European Championships in Tallinn, in Estonia. We're about to get underway with the 10-metre air rifle team women medal ceremony. What a gold medal match we've just had. If you missed it, go back to YouTube. You're in for a real treat.
Ladies and gentlemen, the awarding ceremony for the 10-metre air rifle team women event of the European Shooting Championships 10 meters Tallinn 2023 is starting now.
So Vladislav Lushin of Estonia announces in the medalists for this ceremony. It's Germany just taking their place behind the bronze medal position.
By the European Shooting Confederation and its sponsors will be presented by Alexander Ratner, the president of the European Shooting Confederation.
So, president of the European Shooting Confederation, Mr. Alexander Ratner, will present the medals.
Flowers will be presented by Meelis Loit, the Secretary General of the Estonian Shooting Sport Federation.
And this is Meelis Loit, chairman of the organising committee, who will hand out the flowers.
The bronze medalists, representing Team Poland, Julia Eva Petrovska, Natalia Kochanska and Aneta Stankiewicz.
Well, what an unbelievable bronze medal match. Again, if you want some entertainment, go back and have a look at that, because it's just a fantastic performance from Julia Petrovska, Natalia Kochanska and Aneta Stankiewicz, who proudly received their bronze medals. And the European Games coming up on the 21st of June to the 2nd of July. It'll be interesting to see whether or not this team once again represent their country in a medal match. So the flowers now being handed out. And then the next bronze medalists
also the bronze medalists
will be introduced.
Team Germany.
And that's Team Germany.
Vanessa Leisner and Anna Janssen.
So Larissa Weindorf and Vanessa Glisner and Anna Janssen are the bronze medalists, also in the 10-metre air rifle women. And just the certificate of prize money as well, awarded from Mr. Alexander Ratner, the president of the European Shooting Confederation. So the silver medalists will be next. Serbia. What a gold medal match that was.
The silver medalists, representing Team Serbia, Teodora Vukojevic, Ivana Andjušić-Maksimović and Andrea Arsovic.
So amazing, really, that they're in such good spirits, dancing around on the podium as silver medalists, because what a battle they had against Norway. At one point, they were 13 points to 1 behind and managed to creep it all the way back to 15 all. And it was just the final series where Norway pipped them to get the gold medal. And Andrea Arsovic just bends over now for her silver medal, receiving that from the president. An unbelievable performance from the Serbian team. So the final flowers handed out, and then we'll have the introduction of the gold medalists and European champions from Norway.
And the gold medalists, representing Team Norway, Katrine Lund, Jenny Sten and Jeanette Hegdustad.
So here are the Norwegian champions, and that's Katrine Lund, Jenny Steiner and Jeanette Hegdustad. Jeanette on the left of the podium, who will be last to receive her gold medal. This is the third gold medal this week. Jeanette is the 10-metre champion, also the mixed team champion with Jon Herman Hegg. And now Jeanette is also a gold medalist in the women's team event. An unbelievable and historical moment for the 24-year-old on the left of your screen. And of course, for the other two of the Norway team, who are now crowned as European champions and gold medalists. We will now stand for the national anthem of Norway.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Norway.
So once again, for the third time this week at the European Championships, we hear the national anthem of Norway. And the reason why we've heard it three times is because they've managed to win 3 events. Jeanette Gistad on her own, on the left of your screen on the podium there, was the 10-metre champion. She then won the mixed team with Jorn Hermann Heg, and now is the women team event gold medalist. And I do believe that history has been made, because 3 golds in 3 events. I think Jeanette has also brought the other 2 gold medals with her. So no doubt there'll be a photo, not only for the European Shooting Confederation website, but also for social media feeds as well. There's the Serbians delighted with their silver medal, and rightly so. It really was a battle to the end. One of the most dramatic medal matches I've ever seen. So that brings the European Championships to a close here in Tallinn. On behalf of myself and the rest of the production crew, just while the president makes a few words.
Thank the organizing committee, the Estonian Shooting Sport Federation, all those who were involved in the preparation of this magnificent championship. It was a really very great event, and thank you, Dennis. Thank you for everything. As I said, it was a very good championship from the sports point of view. Athletes had the possibility not only to shoot, but to win medals, to win ranking points, to win Olympic quotas, to win quotas to the European Games. That was a very important competition for all of you, and I'm absolutely sure that all best European athletes will take part in the European Games. Our final allocation of quota places will be done on April 20, but as far as I see the actual ranking, I understand that all of you will be there. And now allow me to declare this championship closed, and thank once again all of you and the organizing committee for all the efforts and the time that you have dedicated to the shooting sport. Thank you.
So the president of the European Shooting Confederation, Mr. Alexander Ratner, just making a few words and to bring this championships to a close. So on behalf of myself, Rory McAllister, and the entire production crew that have brought you this production, we've had a great time. Thank you very much for joining us on our live stream. And until we meet next time, look after yourself, take care, and it's goodbye from me as well. So thank you very much for all the hours you've come along to view our coverage. Thank you again, once again, for all your comments and all your encouragement as well. So from myself and the entire crew, thank you very much. We will see you again very soon. Goodbye.